Hi everyone. So in this complete tutorial about Python programming language, so now I'm going to teach you the techniques and few topics on Python, and then about libraries also we can able to know about NumPy, Pandas, and Power BI along with some of the technologies as well in this YouTube channel. So let's start. So about Python programming language. So in this Python code mainly using to like for different type of web development, software development. You can say one is web development and software development, and third one is desktop UI GUI, okay, graphical user interface, scientific numerical calculations, and gaming development. So, and the fifth one is networking, along with data access and graphics. So, these all type of technology, these type of applications we are using the Python language. So, in this Python learning objective of this session is to learn Python code using some syntax and also how we are defining the variables and to working with the data types along with the decision statement and control structures. So, complete this series about how we can learn this all the topics. So, come to the introduction first. So, in this introduction of the Python is mainly it's a high level language, okay, high level and interpreted programming language. So in this language is simply we can able to read the code and to it's a great choice to the backend development and also for the integration purpose. So in this various tools we are using here to make the frameworks and also to build a scalable type of applications by using this backend technology. Okay, so in this backend technology what we are going to some advantages we are having to simple code, easy to understand, and it's a free or it's taken as open source, and it's uses for the less coding, and it can be most trending language as well. So why it is more trending language now? The analytics, data analytics, we are using the technology Python only. Okay, so in this Python we are using for uh, to the all the kinds of business can be afford this language, and also it's a most trending, so we are using in the data science as well. So come to the history part. So Python is conceptualized by the Guido van Rossum. So he is introduced this Python on 1991, and this Python language is mainly core development of the team of the Resume still holds in a vital role it can be playing. So what the features having? Let's see here what features Python having. So Python is very expressive when compared to the other programming language. So the expressive mean is to perform a lot more what we can perform the multiple lines of code in the other programming language. Okay, so it's a single of the code, it is single of the code when we are compared with the multiple lines to perform in the other programming language. So it's a fear alone lines of the code so that we can write the programs in the Python. So these are the few features, and come here to know about a few more features. So Python is a multi-paradigm. So language means it can be support the different approaches, different programming approach, different programming approach. So the features we can say object oriented programming language as well. Okay, so it means to implement the code, especially we can construct called as classes. Okay, to enable this language, it's a part of Python code and C++ or Java, etc. So if you want to perform any type of Python code, it can be extensible language. So and also we can say the Python is a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. So dynamically typed language means that to variable to declare and programmer need not to mention the data types. So dynamically typed means programmer do not require to mention the data type. Okay, so on the rather than it's a variable declare during in the runtime. So in the other programming language, how we can say, so we have to declare the program language. Let's say, so if you take to run the code, a is equal to 3. So the variable we are declaring dynamically. So this feature is also available. And come to the next one. Next one is to it's a freely available. So without any cost, we can able to install, and also it will be license is administrated by the Python Software Foundation. Okay, so then it's a cross programming cross platform language. So it's a cross platform language, we can say, to run equally variety of Windows, Linux. So second one is Linux, third one is smartphones, etc. So in this large standard libraries also we can use the large standard libraries, large standard libraries we can also use. So this library we are used to save the programmer's time. Okay, save the programmer's time. So you don't have to write your own code for every single line. So we are using these libraries to express and for the unit testing and for the database and image manipulation as well. So some of the libraries I'll give you some examples. SYS means system specified parameters and features. System specified parameters and functions. So time is also one of the library to time access and conversion. Thread is also one library. So thread is used to multiple threads of control. RE means regular expression. So these are the libraries, and few more we have. Email means email and MIME handling, and HTTP lib for the HTTP protocol client, and T Tkinter. So these library we are using to GUI packages mainly. So for that we are using this package, and large standard libraries also we are using in this Python to reach the modules and for the functioning for the rapid application development. So and also this Python is having the some elegant syntax means to capable of express the code purpose than many languages. So it's an elegant. Elegant means more capable of expressing the codes perform than many others. And Python can easily test even small portion of the code. Can test easily the small portion of the code. So it's not a libraries, okay? Just it's some of the features having. So these are all are features very expensive, and then single line of the code multi-paradigm approach, some of the ops concepts it will be uh, support, and it's a dynamically programming language, no need to use the data types, so it's a cross platform, so can support to the all the type of browsers and also the systems, also OS. So large standard libraries we are saving the developers time. So for that we are using SYS, time, thread, RE, email, HTTP-lib, and Thinker. So these are the some of the features the Python is having. So now we are going to download how to download the Python that software. So first of all, we should go to the first one browser. So click on Python. So how to install the Python? This is how to install the Python. Python installation. So as you can see, downloads. Click on the download 3.12.1. Click on this one, and you can see how we can see the software. So you need to run. So I am already installed in my mission. So if you want to use to modify, so you can also modify. So here you can see some documentations files, pip files, means some Python packages, and also Tkinter files. So graphical user interface files also here can be support, and click on install. Click on install. So modify and install. So once you install the Python, complete software is installed in your C drive. Okay. After installing, you need to check how it works in the Windows. So how it works in the Windows? So if you open the Windows directly, you can see how it is works. So let's see COD. So it's a code means directly to open Visual Studio Code. You can see CMD you can open. So like that, just open Python. Click on Python. You can see 3.12.1 is installed in your local system. Okay, this is a C drive, and it is installed. So how we can declare the variable? So as I said, so in this topic we are going to learn installation, and how to declare the variables. So variable means to it's a varies means we can able to change or else update to assign particular data. Okay, so variable is a container or else value, so it can be assigned by using some name. Okay, so how we can able to assign a is equal to 3, you can take. So a is 3 is can be stored in a variable. That means the data which we are storing in particular variable, that is nothing but, so we are storing in the variable, it is execution. How it can be executed? So we need to use some particular statement so that we can able to use. So in the Python shell we can able to ready to execute some of the lines, so immediately it can be display. So if you use console means we are using in the in this prompt, so you should use a print statement and along with the value is okay comma a, just click on this. So the value is a, it's printed in the statement. So how it works means, so it's an interpreter, so it will be display on the shell. So Python can be interprets the command like this. Okay, so then next one coming to the hello world program. So how we can write hello world? So you need to use the syntax like this and write hello world. So it's a print statement syntax. So if you click on this, so it will be display the hello world in the bottom. So some of the syntax variable. So what's the syntax variables we are using in the real time? So mainly the Python identifier can be named using to find the variable class name and other objects as well. So the identifier can be beginned with. So some of the syntax. So here some of the variables can be identified to A to Z, and to Z to A we can use the underscore as well. So also some of the digits we are using 0 to 9. So can also use. So some of the reserve keywords uh, can't use them constant or else identify the name. So all keywords can be contained in the lower case. So lower case, lower case reserve keywords. So I'll give you few of the reserve keywords: if, and, not, from, true, false, while, class, lambda, def, global, import, return, print, for, else if. The many we are having the some of the reserve keyword also. So here some line so if you write one function, so if you are writing one function, you need to use the diff means def is a defining of the function. So you need to write like this, and here you need to give some space. So the space is nothing but indentation. Okay, so how we can write the code? So we can write the code like this for the indentation. So this is the indentation. It's mainly we are using the method for the statements. So it's nothing but to block of the code. Okay. So some quotations in the Python we are using some single quotes and double quotes. So that we are using in the real time basis. Okay. So some of the built-in functions like a variables, we are having that input. Okay, input is also one of the um, to take the input, to take some, to define the in the variable. So you are using like a let's take a b is equal to input, enter your name. So if you are write like this, and it will be automatically, it will be asking some of entered some name you can say, some uh, string we can use. So here you not mentioned any of the int or else float or else string. So you directly it will be taking some of the variable. So the data, it is in the store in some of the variable like b. So input means to interprets and evaluates the evaluate input entered by the user. Okay. So this is the some of the syntax of Python. So in this Python, if condition, if you are using the if condition for the expression, so you are using colon. Okay. Colon is also we need to use. So double quotes. So some of the multi line comments, so we are using like this: single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes. So triple quotes, multi quotations, so multi-line quotations, we are using this type of syntax in the Python. Hope you enjoy the session. If you are not the clear about the basics, so you are not go enter into the Python directly, so you need to know the all the Python stuff here. So thanks for being here, for the your patience. And if you are not understand, please pause the video from the starting, and carefully you need to understand the topic. So thank you everyone. All the best.